Okay, I am back. Hopefully. I honestly don't know what's happened. I wish I knew. It'd be great to know. But I'm back now, but it says I'm dropping frames. I don't get it. Normally it's fine. Like currently now, I've dropped nearly 1,500 frames. What do you mean? I don't know. Anyway, I'm loading the game back up. Hopefully for a second attempt. I turned my PC off to see if that would help. Don't know if it will or if it won't, but we can try. We can try. There we go. I was about to say. Anyway, welcome in if you haven't witnessed the chaos. If you have, I'm so sorry. Like I say, usually it's fine, and I've not ever really experienced a problem. So I'm not sure why it's doing it now. Anyway. Back to what I was doing. Which is just this. Let me go. Built a doorway. I might build the chimney out next because that is what is there. Hi! LG Gambler, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, how are you? If you witnessed my tech issues earlier, I'm so sorry. Oh. My auto mod. Yeah, my auto mod will have got you for the cat. So sorry. I use it just for the what's the feature that it comes up with that you just have timed messages? I don't know what bots there are. People just recommended this one. Yeah, I don't know any either. I wish I did. I would probably use them if I did. But I don't know any. I know there's some that you can use like your name on. I don't know. Bots are a weird one. Do I have any Bedrock Edition? I do own Bedrock Edition. I don't play Bedrock Edition. I used to play it on the Xbox back in the day. I used to play it back when it was the Xbox Edition. But I don't play that anymore because my sister used to play it with me back when. And now we don't actually get time to play. I need moss. You were gonna ask to join because you don't have a PC. Oh, this is for my solo world anyway. I have a survival series that is currently ongoing that I'm building this for. I'm literally just doing this and I'm trying to learn like Matica. You have a phone and console. I know there's Pocket Edition, but I could not do that. I've tried to learn it so that I could... Wrong one. Help my sibling learn it, but I can't. And also back when Kindle Fires were a thing, I used to have one and try and learn Pocket Edition, but I had no hope. Is that regular deep slate or couple deep slate? I think it's regular. I built this too wide. You have an Android, you don't have Pocket on there, you got Bedrock. I don't know what the versions are anymore, to be honest. Right, let's restart. These are the same blocks, that's gonna go up. Sorry, my restream makes noises every once in a while for new chats and that scares me. Let me scroll up. You're more of a builder on Minecraft than a survival guy. Hold on. You'd mainly do creative. I'm currently in this world. I am a builder, I would say. Ooh, the lag. More than anything. So like my actual survival world. Oh. I've done builds on. Bear with me. Can I get one of you guys? There we go. Oh wait, I need to unlead you. Bear with me. I don't want both of them leaded. Oh, this is gonna stress me out. Okay. Then I unlead you? Get on you? Yes. No. Can I reach? Great. Get on this one before it flies away. I might have cracked it. Anyway, I'm only doing this so I can fly to show you faster. The village in the back is not mine. So that was my starter home. It's a chill build. And then why are these so slow? It would have been faster running. Oh, let's not look at him. There's a quarry anyway, which is a massive storage room. And then I've got a tiny mine down here. These are all my farmlands. And then up there, that's my nether portal that I built last episode on YouTube. And all of that is a overgrown church where it currently has nothing in it. Will have something in it one day. Please tell me the lead's around here somewhere. It's in the water. Of course it is. My happy gas will probably fly away now. How did I know? Goodbye! Get it back soon. If it'll let me catch it, actually. There we go. I was about to be like, watch it fly across the whole stream. I need to find them a place to live, actually, at some point. But that's not today. But yes. Inside here is my storage room that I was talking about. So I would say technically I would class myself as a builder more than a survivor. I've died twice. Why am I only on day 4? Why does it say I'm on day 4? I'm on like day 400 something. Why is my thing reset? Anyway. Rude. We're gonna go back to the creative world. I'll fix that later when I figure out how many days I actually was on it. This one. So yeah, I'm currently building a village up for that. But this is normally where I record everything intro wise. It's a joy. I've not really done much in this creative world. I normally do things on survival and just in survival, which isn't like horrendous, but I mean, I could definitely streamline is the word I'm looking for, I think. The process. By not having to do 1,000,001 things. Oh, it's Nightbot again. Right, we need more polished. I can tell my neck's gonna hurt by the end of this because I'm looking down. Maybe I should sit back like this. I won't get a bad neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say that's 11. 10. We'll do 10. Oh, this is going to be fun to build in survival. Especially because I'm using a regular deep slate and not just cobbled. Which means I'm going to have to get Silk Touch. I do have Silk Touch technically, but it's a really bad gold pickaxe that is on its last legs. There we go. I will fill that back section in once I get to it. Ow, my leg. But I hope everyone else is well. Now that I've got the stress out of the way. That was crazy. The amount of things that went on. But we're back. We're fine. Okay. Let's move. So what I'm gonna go with is that. The wall. Yes. That? And then that. Okay, we've got this. We're fine. We have this again. That's the bottom layer that the fronts. Wow, this looks crazy. When you compare this to that, it looks a bit crazy. Can't lie. Right, we'll do some sides though. Bear with me. Had a tick. Really needed to make an appearance. But it's fine, that'll be from me stressing about stream. Thinking maybe like 5 back. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this will probably be like this. Because then I want do like that. Like a windowsill. And you can do this in the middle. I think that looks cool. So then the windows will just be up on top. Maybe like that. I need tough. Where is it? Let's just pop these in. Yeah. In fact, I might lower the windows and do that instead. So then I can come across here and pop in that kind of thing. There we go. I think that looks good. I'm gonna pop in some of the roof sections just because it'll help build. I need one of these. I want to say this. Some of these. This. Oh, I'm not a fan of this day-night cycle nonsense. Anyway. think it would be like that. Why is that so far forward? I don't know. Oh no, I do know, I do know. I'm being silly. Yeah, I do know. I was thinking of the wrong side. Oops. Let me repair my wall. There we go. Anyway, should have been facing this way. I'm seriously gonna get back pain. I keep sitting funny. Hold on, let me look up how to remove this day-night cycle. Huh. Everyone says this. But that's not right. Oh, weird. I'll fix it later. It will be fine. Anyway. Okay, how far along? An extra 2? There are some leaves on here. Yeah. Oh, do we see? Kind of? Oh, that can go. It's on the wrong roof. And then we need barrels. So many barrels, but it's fine. They're just kind of annoying to build with, but... Oh, wait, no. That's that corner. I think all of these are normal, actually. Normal. There we go. That looks a bit better. Less strange. Okay. That's that section, kind of. And then move these away. So we need some of my most favorite blocks we've used previously. We need more though. I think there's that. And then white concrete. Oh, there's even some of that. Crazy. Okay. Have that. I'm not stressed, by the way. I have a headache. I've been trying to avoid it for the last few days. I've been getting the worst headaches where I have to go and lay down away from the computer because it hurts a lot. I say it's not a headache, it's more of a migraine actually, but I'm used to them. And I'm trying my best to be here for you guys. Because I missed out on a few streams last week from being so unwell. But genuinely, I couldn't get out of bed and sit at the computer for more than an hour at a time. At that point, it was awful. Genuinely awful. this side. It's like 3 windows. Goodness, sorry. That was horrendous. Or is it 2? 2 windows. Yeah. Pop the glass in. I don't know whether I like it being just 2 or whether I want it to be cross. Like, this looks a bit better, but to me, I would have the whole thing. But does that look silly? Maybe because the other side doesn't have it. Over the shutters. I don't know. Anyway. Ouch. We're just gonna put like a beam in, maybe? Yeah. I'm about to put in a bunch of upside down stairs. Like that. It's like a border. Fill the top section in. It. And then we have that's not the block I wanted. That's not the placement I wanted either. Got that down. Diorite and calcite. Hooray! We have these shutters. Well, how is this one the same? Or is it somehow wider? It feels wider. So I think I've missed some bits. On that side, that's why it feels wider, because it was. There we go. Do I not have Maybe it helps if I pop it upwards. No. Anyway, same concept over here. Gonna do a couple of windows in. That. Why do they look so odd? Because I've put this in. Funky. Always want. If I do this, then that's him properly now. Those. And then I can do 2 of them. And then they're the same. So that's done. And then I think we'll pop another beam in to do, there's a bunch of trapdoors basically. Like this. And then there's the roof, which I will probably do once I've got the other layers in from the front on this side. But this bit looks pretty good. It's just a building as its own. But I'm gonna do something that I haven't got in the game yet. Don't kill me, I'll get to it eventually. It'll be a priority in the next episode. I love doing this so much. It looks like there's lights on as you go past, and it can be mob proof without having to do a whole upstairs. Because you can guarantee I won't be. It's like all of this can just be boxed in. Because I don't do upstairs if I don't have to, and I won't be. I won't be. I'm so sorry if you heard that then. No, I need to go up. There. Okay, we have this entrance, which is fun. So between here's a block. The bit. Might be 2, it might be 1. We can fix it if it's 2. Oops. It's a good job that these villagers are downstairs, though. Otherwise, I think that they'll job block these. If they do, then I'm gonna screech. When we get to there. Okay. Do we have upside down stairs? We need slab. With slab on top. Doing fine. And then I think, oops, we've got that going on. One of them. Oh. And then that. Sort of a shape for the front. And then towards the back, it just looks like a bunch of this. No, I don't want the barrel. Do that. It's down. Any brick? So the brick comes on side. Okay. Be complicated. And then there's one of them. Okay. That kind of roof shape. Which then goes back with granite as well. But then there's also dark oak involved. Or is it just a spruce thing? Because I could instead simply do that. Then there's less material to grab. Because right now there's this. Oh, I love rain. Okay, it's like an entry then. This is strange. We're fine. I just know that there's a cobble here. No, it actually needs to be out by 1. It needs to be out here. Hold on, let's recreate it, but 1 forward. Let's see, let's see. We got this. Okay. That's in fine, that's in fine. Why am I doing that at that side when it's here? Yeah. That one needs to be there. Yeah. Okay. That's back in. We can now actually do this in order. And I noticed because we need one of these here. Funnily enough. Let's grab a barrel. Pop it on here. Needs to be that. Okay. Just need white concrete. Yeah. Now there's that wall in. Oop. Not yank my fern out. It's not fun. We need to go across here. Fine. Then all them walls will get built. So I just need to pop these in. So that they join the wall. Pop this one. Something there for like... Looks to be like a balcony thing. So I'm gonna guess them on this side. Okay, let's join these. Kind of. Okay. So if they're gonna do that, then these need to join up here. Right? So let's do that. That diet right. I thought I put cobblestone in it for whatever reason. Cobblestone. Turf and stone. Now they're at least joined up. So we'll do the top. White concrete again. Go back because I need to do this before I forget. And then go, why is it wide? Okay, okay. Oh. Did not need that setting in. That'll be where a door goes. Then we've got like that. I'm gonna pop in this above the door. Nope, above the door. Even though we're not gonna use the door, but above the door. And then they have mud and spruce fencing with the trapdoors on top. Why does it always rain in this game? I'm gonna pop that chest down. For the excess eventually. Then we have time for moss and leaves. Are they gonna pop one of them on? Pop them in there. Are they all dark oak tools, by the way? I can pop these on. I think. Oh no, because I need the trapdoors too. Hold on. See how that looks. Yes. I would say actually I'm gonna do the same way. Yeah. Just so they looks continuous is the word I think I wanna use. Basically it looks the same for the whole bills. Yes. Then we can just have a regular. Hold on, I have to go this way. So for that side. Yeah. Then we need that pillar again so that we can get in upside down stairs. Let's do the barrels again. No. Not even looking in the right direction that I should be placing them either. Like a silly Billy. That's my... There we go. Do like that pattern. About right. Just pop in random bits. So we're gonna technically cover them anyway. There we go. That's that window in. Nothing found. Did I do? Oh. About to say, did I do this side? And I did not. Rude. Anyway. Do another one of these because I'm going to put some more trapdoors on. Minus these corners. Which I should have done over here. Looking at it. Yeah. Did not realize that. But they're all down now. And then there'll be start of the roof after this. This is the front of the build, basically. That I can kind of see. But obviously there's a roof to it. I can't see... Excuse me. I can't see the back or the other side. So that's gonna basically just be probably copying it. But before I do that, I'm gonna quickly do a BRB because I'm very warm. So I'm gonna quickly pee, get a drink, etc. I will be right back with you guys because I'm gonna end up finishing this and probably get another one. I'll put some music on for you though, so you don't feel too lonely. finally. I ended up just taking my jumper off and then going to pee and getting a sip of my drink. So not much, but hopefully I don't feel as warm. It gets very warm here because of the computer. My PC feels like the sun sometimes. Anyway, I wanted to put windows in for that one so that things wouldn't just come in. And then I want to measure this one. There we go. Now we actually have, I suppose, kind of dimensions. To work off of. And then we can keep going this way. There we go. I've got a frame down for that section. And then we should probably have a frame down for this section. I don't know if it'll be as wide. This section's like weird with the roof. Maybe I should start the roof and then I can see where it goes. Otherwise I'm gonna confuse myself. Yeah. That seems smart. So that's overhanging. And that basically goes like this. Let's get the pattern in there. So I'm gonna thank myself for this later. Okay. This is that one. Then this one will go up the same way. And then once it gets to the middle. Nope, that one. There's that. And then there's still darker. I've got to involve. Darn it. Then it just does a bunch of slabs. All along the top. Like that. basically. Okay, we have patterns going in. There we go. There's the roof kind of on. Oh. I do actually need that block. Thank you. So that's on that section. And then this section's kind of similar, but it's this way instead. It'll probably be the same this way then. Okay. Then we've got these in and oh, it's here. It's just me being silly. These right. So if I figure out this for how far back they need to be going, then I should work out where the roof will sit. Ah, I don't want it. There we go. I was about to say I don't want it to be upside down. Are they turned? All of them? Kind of, because then they come to just brick standing behind it. But how far from that point? Because I'm going to assume it has to be further out. It just looked weird on the map. Sorry if you saw me doing this. I just sat there thinking, what's that? I'd probably say like there, because then this starts coming in. behind it. Like this. Maybe we should just do the same as the other side, but extend it then. There we go. Let's just do a mark out. Believe. There we go. That makes sense now. Need some tough. I am literally just popping them in at a random order here. Feel like I don't even actually know what I'm doing. Oh well. At least we're having fun. This one. We should probably recreate the windows, kind of. Yeah. One of these and those. Pop in the glass and their actual windows now. Apart from this, actually, I've just realised I put them in the wrong way. Now it's windows. Weird little cutouts for windows. But it's fine, it's a fantasy build, and also there's not really much going to be going on in here. Minus, like, the inside of a bar. Kinda. Okay. These are harder because I've got nothing to go off of because there's the doors. So just gonna do that and maybe it needs to be a big window. Ignore me, I'm just filling this in because I realised I haven't really filled the chimney in, and I should, so that that's done. Yeah. Do that. But if I do walls, obviously I'm going to texture it, but I think we do that. No, we don't do walls. They look better if you can put walls between. Okay. Let's do some of that. Add some tuff in. Wrinkle in random pieces of stuff. That's how this works. What a builder. I do class myself as one though out of everything. I suppose. I'm not really an explorer. I can't really mine. I mean, I can, I just hate it. It's scary. I'd much rather not. What if we do that kind of windowsill? That actually doesn't look that bad. Yeah, we'll stick with that. We can put flower pots and stuff underneath. Doesn't have to look blank anyway. Like, I don't know, I can do... Not that. Like this. Or like this. Why am I doing things in tough? Random shapes. Very, artistic approach. Again, I don't have much to go off of, but I can go off of these. I need calcite, concrete, diorite, polished diorite. probably you. Need the windows. I think that's it. We'll find out. It will be fine. There. That's helped. Again, I'm just going to chuck down the blocks to map out windows. Okay, there is a possibility of 4 windows. Would that look excessive? Probably. So I'm going to do this instead. And just do the 2 there. Or I could match it to the ones downstairs and do that. But does that look a bit odd? I could always do some climbing moss / ivy. Is that what you would call it? Anyway. It turns out there's some roof bit. I don't know. Down here. Yes, but it needs to be lower. Oops. Being silly. I'm probably going to wrap it around the whole thing actually, just because it comes down each side. I don't see why it wouldn't wrap. Yeah. Hopefully I made sense then. Oh. What is going on with my skills of placing blocks? Not that hard. There we go. Why have I got... Hold on. Then this is wrong again. Okay. There we go, I fixed it. Genuinely couldn't tell you what happened there. It's like my brain probably stopped processing it. Want that? There we go, they're all joined now. Not sure why that was such an issue though. Couldn't tell you, things are weird in this game. They don't like to join up the same slabs for whatever reason. Anyway, as I was saying, I can still put ivy up actually. It would work. Like, I say ivy, it's literally just moss, but ivy style. Like that. Because then you can do, I don't know. That. Also a bit of the sort. Anyway, we actually need to add texture. There we go. And then it's the funky whatever else pieces. There we go. So I'll swap out for. Ta-da! That's one section. Now we need to do this section. Oh, we can do it. We can do it, guys. Although I won't do too much longer, I do have to go to bed today. Early enough. I'm up at 6:30 tomorrow. I am with my personal trainer, actually. So I've got to be up because I'm with him at 8. Oh, that's why it looks different because I've got that in the middle. No, because then it makes it uneven. I was debating getting rid of it, but then it makes it look uneven on these levels. Unless I were to do that and move every single thing one over. Which would then mean do that, and then they'd be equal. And obviously then these are all fine. That's one. And then we can do a similar process with this one. I need the calcite back. Do that. No, in fact, we need more diorite. Yes. And this. In fact, I know what I'm gonna do. Why I need more inventory space. These can move. Don't actually need those bits. Right now. Then I can actually put the glass in. I know it's not important really to have glass, but it makes it look uniform. Okay, so that's these sides done. Now we just repeat, basically. Up there. So fill these walls in. Such an itchy nose. I love hay fever. It's really coming to bite me this season. I do not look forward to summer. I say that like I ever am. It makes me sound like such a downer. But I genuinely hate spring and summer. Not for the reasons you think, like I'm too hot. No. The bugs. Hate wasps. And then it's even worse when you got hay fever and you can't see any sneezing all the time. Because then I don't know where they are. But it's fine. Maybe I can make friends with the bumblebees again. Like, I got a massive one land on me last year. And I didn't freak out as much as I thought. Still didn't enjoy it. Okay, that's those in. Minus the little awnings. And shutters. Ta-da! That's one side almost complete. We still have trapdoors, I think, to do as well on this side. If I'm not wrong, I am not. It is fully just along. Yes. Then have stairs going here. Yeah? Ish? Oh my goodness, I need to stop yawning. Keep forgetting to do that. Trying to think. There we go. That should be random enough. And we need to do the classics. Our awnings and our shutters. Ta-da! We can also do some more moss and leaves up here. There we go. I like that. It's like having ivy just growing the whole way up a building. Do that with. I can replace that one with the moss, but it still stays. I am determined to get this build finished, but be aware I've got a raging headache. Okay, let's try. And calcite. Calcite. There we go. There's one roof. And then I'm just gonna pop in, I don't know, really random selection. Of blocks. Okay, let's get this section in. Then we can start building this upwards. Whatever else. Ignore me, I was just placing random blocks down to try and get a feel of what I needed. There. That one, because then there's going to be those. Let's just pop in a couple of blocks. Like that. That can curve off, right? I don't really know. Hold on. Bear with me. This might look a bit different. I imagined. There we go. If I just keep doing this through, right? These should meet. Yes. Okay. So then this should come through here. Okay, we might have cracked it. Okay. One section is done. We just need to do this, which isn't that bad. It's literally just snake it around this, I believe. Unless it looks odd, and then I won't, and then I'll change it. I'll review it after. Oh, actually, it doesn't look bad. We're fine. We're fine. All is well. We did it. We've actually built it. We built a building. That is crazy. Obviously, I'll have to spawn proof the inside with like, cause hold on. Underneath here for sure. These aren't too bad apart from around here, but there will be a floor in. And obviously up here is fine. I will block it in. Which is fine. It's just underneath here which would be the problem. Which isn't that big of a problem because I do have lanterns that I can pop up here. Like through here. Hi, El Reaper. How are you? I hope you're well. And then maybe we pop a couple of lanterns up here, actually. Just to keep it bright. I don't really want any chance of mobs spawning if it's gonna be for the villagers. Have I missed a block? Okay. Don't know how I managed that, but we don't question it. It'll be fine. And these... Oh, these could have lanterns on. Because these can't. So if we just do lanterns above the windows, that should help. I mean, these are already really lit anyway. I don't particularly want it. I am good, by the way. I have a raging migraine on the incoming, but that's nothing unusual for me. So I have a condition called FND, which makes life extra fun. There are some curveballs every once in a while. But at least we're getting to build, so I can't complain. Sounds so fun. Yes, I love it. They can't spawn on these blocks, which is fine. Apparently technically they can spawn on those, but they've got walls, so I don't see why they would be spawning on it. But all of this is lit, so this is fine. This is spawn proof. Including this bit, because they can't spawn on that, so fine. Great. All of that spawn proof, lovely. So the outside of the structure won't get silly things popping up. And then let's just chuck a bunch of this out. I don't need it. Have I been streaming long? In general or right now? Right now I've been streaming for 2 hours. In general, technically 4 years. On and off. I used to stream a lot back when I went to school. Like college, I want to say. And then I ended up going to university. Didn't stream too much back then. Didn't stream for a few years, and then I got worse with my chronic illness. So then I ended up having to quit my job. So now I'm just doing this. So kind of. And I got rid of a lantern. I needed that. It's okay. I don't mind. It's a nice hobby. This isn't an even number, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's really gonna bug me. Let's do that. Okay. Then it's can't really see myself building floors in here. This is all spawn proof anyway, as long as everything else is, I don't care. Ouch. I should take painkillers. What do I normally stream? Minecraft. I used to stream Sims, but I have actually not enjoyed it. Like playing it in a long time. Since the whole EA buyout and then it becoming just like a cash grab thing. So I actually stopped playing Sims back in November. Think November. One of the updates that came out basically, and I decided that I was done. Yeah. If you look back on my stream clips, I think there's some from like years ago that were like, I think we once did baking. I'm talking like, this was 4 years ago, so what year? 2021? 2022? Okay, all of this is spawn proof. Lovely. Yeah. A long time ago, so I would have been like 19-ish, 20. No, 19. I'm still 23. Crazy. Although I hear there's younger people these days that I'm like, what do you mean? You're 18 now. Even though they're literally a couple of years younger than me. Okay. Tavern vibes. Oh, that's a chimney. So there should be a fireplace. Trying to think what. Do I do a small one? Thank you. I probably won't be on very long after this. I need to sleep very soon. I have the gym in the morning. But it's fine. No one has to know. My trainer will find out. When I come to him in the morning and I'm like, I'm tired. I'll do that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This. See you next stream. I should be streaming on Wednesday at 9 p.m. GMT, BST. I always say GMT because it's technically UK. But so is BST, is British. Summertime. I think. I'm not good with time zones, apparently. Right. Let's do. I feel like that's pretty good. Campfires can't catch things on fire, can they? They don't. Good, because I would like that kind of a thing, maybe. It's like a guard, but they're not really. Or we could do like a regular wood burner. Hold on. Kind of. Which would then mean, hold on. It's a bit bulky, but it doesn't look bad. And then maybe we do like a wall. Along here. What would that look like if there was a wall there and then that? Horrendous, actually. I mean, we could make an archway. With like that and then that. I am gonna texture it. Why does that look weird? Is it because it's not wood? Yes. That was the problem. Gonna shove some of these in. Make it look a bit less weird and out of place. Yeah, we can have something on here. I don't know. And then we'll have some other bits. But we will have an underground hatch behind the bar. I think the bar might have to go here though. Like that? Unless... I can't type. Is that too tall? Maybe. What about that? It is a bit tall, but like... you can't really sit on it, but... maybe? Like this version. Would that block anything off? No. So we have like a little bar area. Some carpet. Could even do some of this. I didn't want to put one in there. I want to say it's in here. Oh, there. About to say it's like a dead thing. And then we have like... I wanted to make sure I could still get on him. Oh, that one still doesn't work. There we go. If I come through here, I can still get in. And then I can still get down. Yes. That's all you want, really. Although, I don't know if I like that or if I want to do that as like shelf. Now they look a bit too bulky. What about that? that. And then in here, I think I'll just have like tables. Then maybe we do red chairs. Sorry, flash warning. Because of the signs. Again, look away if you're sensitive to flash. Last time. Bear with me, I've got 4 to place. Oh. Not yet. There you go. You're fine. The flashes are gone. It's because of the exiting and entering it really quickly. I always feel bad not mentioning it. But I think that'll do for the inside of this little tavern, pub, whatever you want to call them. I want a flower pot. Rude. There we go. So that's the inside. The outside is pretty good. I might chuck some more moss and stuff on it eventually. But that's a little... Oh. No thunderstorms. Trying to show my build off. I say my build, I found it on Pinterest. And let's see, does it have credit on it? John Patchen. Patchen? Patchen? Let's see. Hold on. No, my brightness might be too bright. John Patchen did this build. I have just merely copied the front and then done whatever I could with the sides and back, which is not bad. Like, I definitely could have done worse. This is going to be my little tavern for one decor. Like, all this inside is just for decoration. Realistically, downstairs is going to be where it's at. I have to do that in game though, because if I dig through, we're just at void, which is super fun because I'm on super flat. But the downstairs is fine, that can get dug out and actually done out properly. But I want the upstairs to look cute. That's the only reason. I just need the upstairs to look cute so I can house villagers underneath in the ground. Sounds really bad when you say it like that. But that is what we're doing. But that is build one out of many that I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do one for every villager. And bonus builds. So this next video might take a while. I'll crack on ASAP. I'm learning like Matica, so you get a stick and do all of this sort of thing. So I will like Matica them in, and then I can just build them and stuff. Anyway, I'm talking rubbish. Because, that's normal. For this time of night, it is now just past midnight. I need to be up at 6:30 a.m. So I need to sleep now. I say now, when I fall asleep. Because I'm training. At least it's arms tomorrow. I've done legs today and it was not it. Apart from I did get 75 kilos. Oh, 5 reps. Which is the most I've ever done in a barbell back squat. So, can I complain? No. Anyway, I'm talking rubbish now and this is just a ramble. I need to stop rambling and go to bed and let you guys get on with your mornings or evenings or days, wherever you are. But thank you for the follows that I got today from Olivia, MLG Gambler, and El Reaper, and for you guys joining me with the tavern. It's been a ride. Also, thank you for sticking around for the technical difficulties. It's a pain in the butt, but it's fine. And I've enjoyed today's stream. Actually, it's been quite chill. It's been different to my survival series where I'm like, I need everything to be done and perfect and great. Whereas if I'm in a creative world, I can kind of just mess around with it a little bit. But I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day off from streaming. I'm recording basically if I'm not streaming. You can guarantee I'm recording. But I'm back Wednesday, 9 p.m. GMT, BMT. No, BST, sorry. England, whatever time zone that is, which I believe is GMT or BST. Back at 9 p.m. Wednesday. Then a streaming Friday, Saturday too. So if you want to join me for those streams, I am more than happy to welcome you in. Everybody is welcome on the stream unless you are mean. Anyway, goodbye. Goodbye, I'm going. I promise, I'm going. I'm going. Goodbye.